Hello everyone, welcome back to Diverse Domain Discovery. My name is Abhinav Sharma and in today's video we will be discussing about corrosion and its types. So what is corrosion? Corrosion is the gradual deterioration of a material, usually a metal, due to chemical reactions with its environment. Corrosion can be caused by factors such as exposure to moisture, oxygen, acids, salts, and other corrosive substances. Corrosion can have damaging effects on various materials, including metals, concrete, and even organic materials like wood. Corrosion based on environment. There are two types of corrosion based on environment, which are dry corrosion and wet corrosion. Dry corrosion. Dry corrosion, also known as atmospheric corrosion, occurs when metals are exposed to a dry environment, such as low humidity or absence of moisture. It is caused by the reaction of metal surfaces with gases present in the atmosphere, such as oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Dry corrosion can have several effects on metals, including surface discoloration, formation of oxide layers, loss of material strength, structural damage. To prevent dry corrosion, several methods can be employed, such as applying protective coating such as paint or varnish, using corrosion-resistant metals or alloys, implementing proper maintenance and cleaning procedures. It is important to address dry corrosion in order to prolong the lifespan and maintain the integrity of metal structure and equipment. Wet corrosion. Wet corrosion is a type of corrosion which occurs in the presence of a liquid, such as water or moisture. It is a common form of corrosion and can cause significant damage to metals and other materials. Wet corrosion can be caused by factors such as exposure to water or moisture, high humidity, presence of salts or other corrosive substance in the liquid. Effects of wet corrosion. The effects of wet corrosion can include surface pitting, deterioration of material strength, structural damage, reduced lifespan of metal components. To prevent corrosion, it is important to implement effective corrosion prevention measures, such as applying protective coating using corrosion-resistant materials. By taking these preventive measures, the damaging effects of wet corrosion can be minimized, ensuring the longevity and reliability of metal structure and components. Further types of corrosion. Corrosion can be further classified into four different types, which are differential metal corrosion, differential aeration corrosion, waterline corrosion, and pitting corrosion. Differential metal corrosion. Differential metal corrosion happens when dissimilar metals are in contact in a corrosive conducting medium. The metal with lower electrode potential acts as the anode and undergoes oxidation, leading to corrosion, whereas the metal with higher electrode potential acts as the cathode, undergoes reduction, and is protected from the corrosion. This type of corrosion is also called galvanic corrosion. Differential aeration corrosion. Differential aeration corrosion occurs when a metal is exposed to varying concentration of air or oxygen. The part exposed to lower oxygen concentration becomes anodic and corrodes. The part exposed to higher oxygen concentration becomes cathodic and remains unaffected. Waterline corrosion. Waterline corrosion occurs in steel or iron water tanks partially filled with water. Inner portion below the waterline exposed only to dissolved oxygen. portion above the waterline exposed to more oxygen. Portion below the waterline acts as anode, undergoes corrosion. Upper portion acts as cathode, remains unaffected. Formation of distinct brown line just below the waterline due to rust deposition. Pitting corrosion. Pitting corrosion occurs when a portion of metal covered by less aerated dust becomes anodic and corrodes, forming pits. The remaining area of metal exposed to higher oxygen concentration becomes cathodic and remains unaffected. Pitting corrosion is due to inhomogeneity of metal surface, inhomogeneity of external environment, unequal reactivity in crystallography directions, non-uniform concentration in environments. Corrosion control method. Now corrosion can be controlled by preventing the formation of galvanic cells on the surface of metals. The method to control corrosion can be classified as design and selection of materials, protective coating, which includes inorganic coatings and metal coatings, cathodic protection and galvanization, which is a process of coating zinc on the base metal like iron and steel. To conclude, corrosion is a pervasive and costly phenomenon that affects a wide range of industries and infrastructures worldwide. Through understanding its types, including uniform corrosion, localized corrosion such as pitting and crevice corrosion, galvanic corrosion, and stress corrosion cracking, we can gain insight into diverse mechanisms by which materials degrade in various environments. The consequences of corrosion extend beyond mere structural damage, encompassing safety hazards, environmental concerns, and economic burdens. To combat corrosion effectively, a multifaceted approach is required, encompassing material selection, corrosion-resistant coatings, cathodic protection, and maintenance strategies. Additionally, ongoing research and innovation in corrosion science and engineering are essential for developing advanced mitigation techniques and materials that can withstand harsh environments more effectively. So this was about corrosion and its various types.